From overtakes that went terribly wrong to the most intelligent driver, here we have 133 shocking car crashes of idiots in cars that got instant karma. After too many overtaking attempts, this car crashed in the worst way possible.
Get into the game. She's like, well, we play rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And if you beat me, you get in. I said, well, I want to play. She said, you can't. You're a boy, and boys suck. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna play a game too.
This dash cam in Russia captured a moment that had a similar ending. This Porsche Cayenne tried to overtake, and then this happened. If you want to avoid sharing the road with drivers like these, make sure to subscribe to this channel. This is the definition of karma. And this is why you should never run a red light. And I was for real. But this one was even more chaotic. This Ohio driver captured a moment you won't believe.
Whoa! Dude! Oh.
This black vehicle is either blind or just stupid. In Arizona, this dash cam captured a fatal moment. For saving a few seconds, this truck driver completely ruined his car. In Illinois, a guy tried to cut off this driver, and this happened.
What the are you doing? You still f***ing hole. Oh my God.
But this one was even more satisfying. Anyways, that's not as shocking as what this drunk driver did.
Oh my God! I knew it!
I'm calling.
I fucking knew it!
I know, I'm calling.
In Canada, a dash cam captured a crash with a devastating outcome. We finally got a car jump scare.
But like not giving any more detail than that.
But this one was even more terrifying. After seeing the whole clip, I feel bad for the Kia in front of the dash cam. In Russia, this driver captured a collision that left nothing but wreckage. In Sweden, a dash cam recorded an overtake that turned into a nightmare.
Hey.
Hit and run drivers are the biggest cowards. I bet the owner of this Viper is regretting everything. This overtake took a tragic turn.
John,
In New Zealand, this driver was waiting on the roads when suddenly this happened. But that's not as crazy as this accident. This police car was patrolling the streets when everything went terribly wrong. In Romania, this driver captured a crash that led to a disaster. But that's not the only shocking crash that occurred in Romania. The weather was this driver's worst enemy. In Texas, a crash that could have ended even worse occurred on the highway. This crash shattered everything in its path.
But anyway, there's a lot of different names for cows. Are you okay, Jenna?
This overtake attempt spiraled out of control. But not as this one that ended in a total mayhem. When this SUV noticed the other driver had the windows open, he did this. Patience is the best virtue, but not too much for this black vehicle. This man tried to show off his car, but instead, he blew up the engine.
I think he just blew up his Mustang, Mom. No. Oh my gosh!
This dash cam recorded a moment that you won't believe. In South Korea, a guy was going back home and this happened. Because of this truck, everything descended into chaos. Turning without looking can end badly, as you can see in this video. Impatient is too mild a word for the guy who caused this.
It's just not.
Just got on accident. What the fuck?
I heard. You alright?
Or when you completely ignore what's right in front of you. In this video, the biggest victim was the poor traffic sign. Sadly, this isn't the only case. At least the brakes work completely well. This red light runner caused a crash with horrific consequences. This crash led to a disaster too. In Latvia, a guy recorded a Nissan with little driving problems. In the Czech Republic, a Dashcam recorded a crash that ended in the worst way possible. But that's not the only accident that occurred in the Czech Republic. This head-on collision in Australia is terrifying.
Monday's holidays. That's my free buses. Oh my God.
Nobody saw coming this accident. In Minnesota, a police dash cam captured the exact moment when a crash left destruction behind. I feel bad for this red car. I don't know if this is an accident or a party. In Japan, a dash cam captured an accident that was unexpected. Imagine being inside the car, or even worse, being inside this truck. In India, a surveillance camera captured an accident that ended in a catastrophe. But that's not as catastrophic as this crash in the UK. This head-on collision resulted in a tragic disaster. This guy saved a pedestrian, but it almost ended in the worst way possible. This Canadian guy was driving when suddenly this happened. But that's not the worst crash this driver has ever witnessed. This crash could have ended even worse. This is probably the shortest chase I've ever seen.
I'll be secondary. Church, you take primary? No. It's on baseline.
123 Little Rock TBI on baseline.
In Arkansas, after receiving a pursuit notification, the state trooper led a high-speed chase that ended in a crazy way.
Watch out, 20. 90 westbound.
Marshall primary, stand by 65.
Speeds are 55. He's dead.
Anyways, this pit maneuver in Utah was even better.
Affirmative.
Hey, the first 1650.
No, I thought they didn't move in.
522 moving in 1650.
Salt Lake pit successful.
Pit successful, 1650.
But that's not the only crash that occurred in Utah. After spotting a stolen vehicle, Macomb County deputies started a chase. They tried to stop the vehicle by using a maneuver, but the suspect refused to comply. As the suspect continued his erratic and dangerous driving, deputies attempted different pursuit tactics to stop the vehicle. Same case occurred in Florida. Deputies were alerted to a stolen U-Haul and the chase was inevitable.
1106, he's going to be south on Broadway from 512. South on Broadway from 512. 10-4 copy.
So here's some more 6.
Just past Louisiana. Copy.
Call for you, okay.
Several, we're almost done at 7.
The chase led to the most difficult roads.
Street. R3, what's your ETA? Upper 1, QB on 95, northbound.
Going back southbound. Back southbound.
Standby, crash in Hartford.
The suspect was charged for reckless driving, felony fleeing, and eluding driving while license revoked and leaving the scene of a crash with property damage.
One passenger.
Would you believe me if I say the truck driver survived? Because he did. Weather conditions are so bad there that even sports cars can't handle it. Sometimes it's the weather, but other times it's just stupid drivers thinking they can save a few seconds. In India, a guy was driving through the highway when he witnessed this chaotic crash. But this is not the craziest crash that happened in India. And it doesn't stop there. Check out what happened in New Mexico. Karma exists, and this Saudi Arabian video is a living proof. That looks bad, but not as bad as what happened to this Wyoming driver.
Politician from Wilmington, Delaware. The dumbest man to ever serve in the Senate, the dumbest man to ever be vice president, is now the dumbest man to ever be president. He's got a massive ego, he's a narcissist.
In Kansas, a driver captured the exact moment of a big crash on a freeway. In Arkansas, this officer was patrolling the street when this happened. This guy is about to find out why you should never brake check on a highway, or even better, nowhere at all. Impatient driver plus karma equals predictable ending. During a traffic stop in the Czech Republic, this happened. After driving like an idiot, the police noticed it, started chasing him, and everything went out of control. And if you think these crashes are not that shocking, just wait for the next video.